What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Tiege Hanley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Tiege Hanley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people when I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self-care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Tiege Hanley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Tiege Hanley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. You know what I just realized? I've been saying that for like over a decade. Like the what's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I've been literally saying that for over a decade.
That's
Um,
fine.
we appreciate y'all for continuing to rock with us. Thank y'all for tuning in for another edition of Frame Fights. I'm your host, Anton Daniels, along with my friends. I don't even like to call them friends. I'm gonna call them family, along with family. I got my dog Slimmy and I got Miss Sanchez
Hey,
in
What's
the building.
poppin'?
What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling?
I feel
Oh man. Oh man.
Slimmy, I
I'm
love that
great.
shirt.
I'm great.
Dope
yeah.
I'm
shirt,
great.
Slimmy. You know, I never
Sir.
watched the full Harry Potter series.
Woo! Oh,
I've
Me
never
either.
watched the full Harry Potter series. When I was coming up, when Harry Potter first came out, I looked at Harry Potter as like a series for like baristas. You know what I'm saying? So
what made you so all right, so now that you've seen like the whole, I guess you could say, growth of it, what kept you from jumping in? Just out of
I don't know. I
curiosity.
just for whatever reason it just never. I think with those type of series, um, it's like once you get behind, you don't even want to start it unless you watch the first one.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So every time a
Oh
new one
yeah.
would come out, it was like, well, I'm not gonna watch it because I gotta watch the first one. You know what I'm saying? And so it's so long. You know, it's so much to it that you just gotta really watch it. And so I think it's more that type of thing. I don't think it's anything other than that.
Yeah, it is. You can't you really you won't know what's going on unless you catch it from the beginning,
Yeah, that's what I'm
honestly.
saying.
Yeah.
Whereas there's a
Yeah.
lot of other movies where you don't have to necessarily watch the other one in order to really be able to still jump into it and grasp it. So, you know, it's
Yeah.
really that. What's up, Miss Sanchez?
Hey, I'm
What's
happy.
happening?
You happy? Why are you so happy?
I just feel good. I look good. The
Talk
movies,
that shit then. I like that.
happy
Talk
this
that
week.
talk. Talk
Mhm.
that talk. Interesting week for movies.
Very.
I'm on a winning streak of being able to watch all the movies and not missing nothing. I don't know how I was able to pull it off as usual. I don't know
Facts.
how we're able to pull all of this off, but along with all of our busy schedules and all of the other stuff that we got going on, we we've been able to make it through.
And these
Yes,
were some
sir.
long movies this week.
And it was
Woo-wee.
I wasn't expecting for the handmaid to be that or the housemaid to be that long of a movie. I didn't know it was
Yeah,
that long.
it's extremely long.
I
I
didn't
was
know
just
it was
like,
that long. You know what?
I didn't realize it.
Go ahead, Slimmy.
I didn't realize it was these movies were that long until Miss Sanchez was like, you know how long these movies are? I was like, what?
We put in
Then
an
I
8 hour
man,
movie shift, bro.
facts. And I didn't realize that, Avatar was 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Yes,
I was
yes,
like,
absolutely,
yo, because
absolutely, 100%.
man, I checked that shit after she said that. Like we was talking about it on the phone, and I'm like, yo, what in the world? I was like, this gonna be crazy.
And the way
man.
I couldn't.
And I'm me, I always throw some drama into this shit. So I'm out here messed up because so today I seen David. Last night I seen a Housemaid. But it was two things that kind of threw me off. So I look at the runtime for David, but then I go to see the Housemaid because it was just more or less, it made sense for my schedule or whatever. And then it was longer. And then out here on the West Coast, because I still try to operate on East Coast time, on the West Coast. So I went and seen the movie at like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. But it was really, that's West Coast time. So I didn't get home till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning last night, East Coast time. You know what I'm saying? So West Coast time, I got home at like 12, 1. East Coast time, I got home at like 2, 3. This shit was crazy, bro.
What?
Because I'm, it's 3 hours behind out here.
Woo.
Yeah, Lord. Bro. Yeah. So very, very big movie weekend as expected.
Yes.
Any other thoughts?
Well, Slimmy, I had told him to save this for the show because he was gonna tell me why he thought Tina Turner was a hoe, and I wanted to know why. And I'm like, okay, it's a movie talk, so tell me, why did you feel like she was a hoe, Slimmy?
I feel it was more so. I feel like I think they was just giving Ike a bad rap. They was giving Ike a bad rap, and I don't know. I just feel like she was out here.
So you think that's
let's be honest, man. Like once she got older, Tina Turner, it wasn't a whole lot of talent there.
Mm-hmm. That means Ike made her, nigga.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then on top of it, you gotta realize, I know we saw Tina at a certain age, but let's just be honest. I don't want to be rude and cruel, but she wasn't that much of a looker. You know what I'm saying? She was in shape.
Bro, I'm rethinking everything from the past at this point. Everything, every narrative that they tried to sell us on, I'm checking. I'm checking that shit at the door. I'm going back in history, like, nigga, they tried to lie to us. Like, what the fuck is going on? I don't believe nothing no more, bro. Honestly, man, I'm checking everything at the door, bro. Like, we just believed it because they told us that Ike was, you know what I'm saying? We just was like, that's the end of it. She didn't do anything. She was great. She was talented. What's love got to do with it? Like, we just went with the shit. We didn't even question it. But I mean, that's I'm questioning everything nowadays, bro.
Yeah, it's
the Stella got her groove back that was made. That was like supposed to be inspired by somebody else. Like it was inspired by a real person.
Are you serious?
I think so. Yeah, I think it was inspired by a real person. That's what I'm saying. I'm questioning everything nowadays. So
she went on a trip, and women been doing that shit ever since in real time. Women been doing them girl trips been so popular the last 15, 20 years.
You think they
Stella had something to do with that shit? Oh wait, that was what that was his name? Ain't that
Stella? Yeah, Stella.
No. But the dude,
Tay Diggs.
Tay Diggs, ain't that Tay Diggs?
Yeah.
What?
Wow,
And
that's
has
crazy.
Yeah, he was in it.
Yeah, but it's crazy how like so Tay Diggs like in that he was like this.
That
He
was his
was
big
kind of
break.
like a dreamy guy in that. And
That
then
was his big break. That was
yeah, and then it's like, but after that it's like they always try to play him like he a lame.
they
All
tried
these.
Tay Diggs. Idris Elba is who Tay Diggs think he is.
facts.
What does that mean?
Idris Elba is who they tried to turn Tay Diggs into. I'm
Well,
keeping it 100%, bro.
what does that mean? What? Wait, hold on. What? What? Tay Diggs is a good actor though.
They tried to make Tay Diggs a sex symbol.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Not only did they try to make him a sex symbol, they tried to dumb down his accent when convenient for certain movies. And it never worked because he still talk like this, and nigga, I never believed Tay Diggs and Brown Sugar. I never believed you know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't a believable character to me. He was never believable as a music executive. He was never believable on the one where he was sleeping with Nia Long
The best man.
and all of that. Yeah, he was never believable to me. He was never believable to me. And it doesn't mean that he's not a great actor or he's not a good actor or whatever. He's to, I'm just going to keep it 100, bro. Idris Elba is to women what they thought they was getting with Tay Diggs. Keeping it 100.
I see what you're saying now. Like as far as yeah, like because they when he initially come out, you get this. He's like this superstar. Almost they dressed him up, but then he just kept getting. He kept getting his. It's like he kept going down. Then you get the public. Not a public don't like him. Beyond just the acting and the roles, they just don't like him for whatever reason.
Yep.
I don't know what that got. I guess it's because he date white women or married to a
Miss
white
Sanchez
woman.
is there. She'll tell you.
Is that why?
No, it's just like how women view Tay Diggs versus.
Yeah. Now Idris is fine. Even more Chestnut, but Tay Diggs, he will be the last.
Is it because he's short? What? Why don't women like him?
He just will be the last. If you got Morris Chestnut and Idris Elba and then him, who you think they going for?
I can't answer the question because I'm a man, so I don't.
He's the last one getting picked.
Okay, so what's the reasoning though? What's the reason?
For me, it's looks, and he just ain't got that swag like the other two guys. Like
I think that's what it is. I think it's more or less about his how he carry himself. Yeah, I don't think it has nothing to do with looks per se. I think I don't know, and maybe Miss Sanchez could talk about it better than I can. I think it's all about like how you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole play all over Denzel. My mom and them and all of them, they used to be all over fucking Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
But I think it was more or less just like what added to it was a fucking confidence. Next thing you know, it was the Denzel walk. And I'm like, what the fuck is the Denzel walk? But I guess it's just a confidence thing, bro. It's like
it's a swagger.
Yeah, it is, bro. It is. I don't think nothing wrong with him per se. I mean, he's a regular guy. But I just don't, he's not believable. Like, come on, man. You telling me he fucked Morris Chestnut chick? I mean, it could happen. You know what I'm saying? In the movie,
yeah, the way they did it, it didn't seem believable.
And they gave him the circle glasses. It's like, who is doing the the setup for this. Who's doing the costumes and stuff for this?
Yeah, it wasn't believable in the film. Yeah, I agree with that.
So
I agree
I
with you.
don't know. Anyways, we be getting derailed and stuff like that. Let me read some of these super chats, and then we're gonna go ahead and get it popping. MK says Godfather movie. The first is 2 hours and 38 minutes. The second is 3 hours and 20 minutes, and the third is 2 hours and 56 minutes. The Irishman is 3 hours and 29 minutes. Most great movies are 3 hours plus or almost 3 hours. Yeah,
Woo!
those are all long. Spacer says I'm in the movies watching Avatar right now. Y'all give anything less than an 8 out of 10. I'm stealing all of your left shoes, and no slander will be tolerated. We're gonna get to that
We
last.
gonna see.
TS Car Wash Detail Services. Morris Chestnut is for the ladies.
Mhm.
Um, Tay got Omarion baby mama. Yeah, I think he is with Omarion baby mama, or he was with her. That is true. That is very true. Everybody been with that chick though. I might even hit it. No, I'm just playing.
What?
I'm just I'm just messing. I'm just messing.
That shit was
I think
crazy.
Dr. Dre hit it too, didn't he?
Dang. I know
No,
she messed with
I'm
one of her
almost.
band members, didn't she?
What's the name of Omarion's baby mama?
I think she messed with one of his band members, so that's why they
She
got into
did deal with the dude off the show on the show. That's how they got into it. I don't know if that was really. Well, I guess it was a real thing. Lil
April
Fizz.
Jones. Yeah. Let me see something.
Oh man, yeah, Lil Fizz. Oh yeah, I think that girl is real pretty too.
Lil Fizz.
Think about it.
Dang.
Wasn't it
Yeah,
Lil
there
Fizz?
was big rumors about her being with after Dr. Dre had got divorced, that she was out there with Dr. Dre. And she was spotted with him or something like that. And he had a mask on.
How do
These
you
chicks trying to be in the mix, man. Good lord,
So a while ago.
that is
Yeah,
crazy.
that's Dr. Dre. That's her with him.
Yeah, because they sure said it Lil Fizz. Wow.
Release some of that music, man. I'm a huge fan. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Crooked Cops is one of my favorite records. I love it. If you would release that.
Yeah.
Hold on, now wait. Why is this dude trying to act like he not trying to get the the footage with him and with the girl? And he talking about some crooked cops is one of my favorites. He moving. He deliberately moved that camera while he's saying that joke.
Yeah, dog.
Yo, that was
Everybody
wild.
supposedly beat that up.
That's
That's what I'm
wild,
saying. Like a
man.
lot of these chicks be in the industry. They be out here. TS Car Wash Detail Services that will have that swag. Did Will Smith have swag, Miss Sanchez?
I'm not into yellow. I like dark chocolate, but I mean, yeah, a little swag to him, I guess. When he got older, I feel like not in his Fresh Prince days. When he got a little
AD
older,
AD says he had a crush on Maya the singer. When did I say I had a crush on Maya the singer? I think she nice looking and shit, but I ain't never said. I don't think I ever said I had a crush on her. Maya
I
the
love
singer.
Maya.
I don't remember ever saying I had a crush on Maya the singer. I never had a crush on her.
Man, I love Maya, man. She looks so gorgeous.
she looks good for her age.
She
She just
big now.
sitting.
You said she big?
Yeah, y'all ain't seen the videos.
She look good.
No.
Okay.
No, Maya's big now.
I thought she was the same size.
Are you talking about Ashanti?
No, nigga, I'm talking about Maya.
He called me a nigga. Yeah.
Maya was performing big.
Really?
I thought she was good.
Yeah, dog.
Thick
Hold on,
thigh.
bro. Let me. All right, you know what? Now I gotta find it. Give me a second. We gonna get to the video. Hold on.
What? Maya?
Cause
Yeah,
she
bro.
vegan and everything.
I ain't.
If I'm not mistaken, she put on a lot of weight.
No, I know Ashanti had got. No, Ashanti was looking chunky. But she had a baby. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So Ashanti. But I remember, yeah, Nelly Furtado definitely was looking big. Uh, yeah.
I ain't seen her in a long time.
Oh, Nelly Furtado is.
Yeah, she looked crazy. Like, but I know dudes is gonna go. They gonna run. They gonna run to that for sure. because she was looking super thick. Like it was wild the last time I seen Nelly Furtado. She had on like some
Now
everything was
Slim
on.
about to have me sharing videos and stuff like that. They said Maya's still slim and fine. I'm with you. I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it. So, this was on 11:30. So this is just
Wow.
just a little bit ago. Hold on, let me refresh it. Make sure I can get it.
Yeah, she is bigger. What? Maybe it's that outfit.
Maybe she was bloated.
So what are
What?
y'all? So that's what I'm trying to say. What are y'all looking at? Because I'm seeing something completely different.
She looking like she might be pregnant.
Yeah. Maybe it was the angles I saw.
Ooh. No. This ain't no hate. She is definitely looking bigger.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
Like that's what I'm saying. Like I see something different than y'all be seeing. I
What?
don't know because people be sending me stuff all the time. I just don't react to it, so I be seeing stuff.
Oh, she's pregnant? Okay. Maybe.
Look at Slimmy. I done broke Slimmy's heart.
I mean, her face still look good, but
Yeah, listen. I mean, age. Listen,
ain't
you're
know
gonna go up, you're gonna go down, whatever, so on and so forth. I ain't tripping off of that. It's the young ones. It's if you 23 and you're big back, that's a problem.
Ooh.
You know, women, men, they go through their ups and downs or whatever, so on and so forth. But such is life. All right, y'all ready to get started with the show?
Ooh-wee. Yes.
Let me read a couple more super chats. When y'all mentioned someone not having swag, was the person actually given a realistic chance to make an impression? Come on, bro. Like you just listen. I think that everybody is cool. I don't have no problem with nobody. I think it's somebody for everybody. But I don't like these words swag. I just like to say confidence. You just know what a person's demeanor is when they just walk there. You know what I'm saying? Like you just know it's not something that you could even pinpoint or anything like that. It's just like, okay, I feel you. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. Like you don't have to give a chance to make an impression. It's like
it's there.
Is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you see it, man. You can tell when someone's not confident.
Yeah,
you literally, yeah, there you go, Will. Yeah. You could just tell. Like some people they kind of like meek when they greet you. They don't look at you in your face. They don't look at you in your eyes.
Like I don't even think you can teach it. That's the one thing.
That's a fact. Yeah, you literally you just got it or you don't.
Yeah, you can't teach that. It's just like because the more the person talk, the more you're gonna realize like either they are or they not.
Yeah.
Either they are or they not. You just can't teach it. It's just something that you just see. Like shit.
Yeah.
It's the same for women too. It's the exact same for women. Well, not the exact same, but it's just the same as far as like you could. It's like how we have the conversation and we say, you don't have to ask a chick their body count to know if she's for the streets or not. Yep. And a lot of guys debate that, and they be like, "No, how would you know?" Or they could just change it. Nigga, you just know. You can talk to a woman literally for 5 minutes or less and just know. Like you should be able to tell immediately. And I don't know if it's just instincts. I don't know if it's just whatever, but it should be in you to be able to determine whether or not, that's wifey material or everybody is hitting that. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't have to ask, nigga, I know. I ain't confused. So, it's just that human thing that you just know. So, and like I said, maybe a lot of people don't know because I see guys debate that point all the time.
Yeah.
And a woman know if a dude is a mark. They know if he. Oh yeah, look at see Miss Chan says just see how she just made that
face.
No. Like they know they can spot they could spot a dude a mile away of whether or not they can get take advantage of that or not.
Yeah, and they're gonna cook his ass. They're gonna put him put him through the ringer.
Yep. So that TS Car Wash says Anton hating now, talking about how she was big. That's it. I'm not hating her. I think she's still bad. She's still cute.
He was
I didn't
right
hate
though. She
on her.
did get big. I was
So first I went from having a crush to hating on her. Come on, stop.
that is how this started.
Niggas go all the way to the extreme. Slim got a crush on Shakira.
Not so much.
Yeah, I'm not a
Not
crush
so
either.
much.
So, all right, y'all. Y'all ready to get started with the show?
Wee. Yes, sir.
All right. So I guess we'll start off with our preview for the night. I think I told who was I telling? Was it Miss Sanchez that I was telling about this preview? I think it was Miss Sanchez I was telling about this preview. All right, y'all. Let's get to it. This is the
That's my son.
Woo!
Kansas City. Because why? Hello, Kansas City. We on the map. Okay, but anyway, it looks good.
Woo! Good grief. You on mute, bro?
No. I was just listening to y'all.
Yeah, it does look good. I'm definitely gonna check that out.
That is crazy work.
Yeah, it does. It looks really good. They're gonna make a ton of money. Steven Spielberg is a master at getting money. Didn't he make Independence Day? I don't. Who made Independence Day?
I think it was Steven Spielberg. I know he made. Didn't he make? I think he made E.T. That's for sure. So that's along those lines. So that man might know something. he might know.
Yeah,
He
that's
might
why
know something.
I said it's time for me to pack my bag. Kansas
No,
City.
it wasn't. He didn't direct that one. But
Okay.
yeah, yeah, it looks really good. I kind of got a little bit of a chill when I first seen that
Man,
preview. I seen it on somebody sent it to me in my email.
I think
It
Miss
looks really
Sanchez sent it to me.
It looks really good, bro. That movie is gonna do big numbers. It's gonna do huge, massive numbers.
Man, Marvel, watch out because don't drop at the same time as that.
Yeah,
Don't even come out that same month. It's over.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
It's over. You are not doing more numbers than that.
I did see during the Avatar preview that they trying to boost Avengers big time. When they said that Steve Rogers is gonna be in Doomsday or whatever. Marvel used to be different where you had to figure it out. Like it was Easter eggs. It wasn't like, hey, Captain America is gonna be in Doomsday. It wasn't like right across the screen. It was supposed to be something that you know what I'm saying, that you discovered. You didn't know if it was gonna be after the movie Easter egg or something like that. Now it's like a cash grab. Like they trying to figure out how to get themselves back.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Marvel. I, I'm glad they're bringing Doctor Doom into it. I don't like the way they're going about it though. Like I don't like it. And then these announcements they're gonna do one for Thor. Thor's coming back, and then that's the next trailer that's supposed to drop. And all this stuff that leaked.
The trailer for Thor is dropping.
No. It's a trailer. It's gonna be a trailer, 4 different trailers. Like they're coming back to the
Yeah.
in Doom and Doctor Doom. Like I don't understand Doomsday. Excuse me. They're coming back all at once. I don't understand the point of doing that. Just give us a regular trailer.
Because bro, listen, I think what's gonna happen at this point is that they basically gonna use all of the people that they used, that was in the previous films, which they're gonna have to pay them a bag. They're gonna use all of the people that was in the previous films in order to try to re-energize the franchise, bro. Because whatever they've been doing, whatever with new people, is messed up, and a lot of that introducing women, girl power, Captain Marvel shit, none of that junk was working. So
Yeah. What where they fucked up at was they left Jonathan Majors, they left him out to dry, and he was like pretty much the best person, like that was really cooking. He
Yeah.
looked good as damn, what was that character he was playing? He was in the Loki. He was in the Loki series, and
You talking? Yeah, Jonathan Majors. Yeah, he was.
man, he was
I
oh
was
man, he was
here.
phenomenal.
Yeah, but they went woke and they
And
fucked that up. So
Yeah,
yeah, they went woke and fucked it up. So
yeah,
he
he.
was Kang. Yep, Kang the Conqueror. He was phenomenal. Like, oh my goodness.
I agree. I
Did y'all
agree.
see any other good ones that y'all wanted to see? I just saw
Yes,
Cat in the Hat, and that was about it. Oh, and Scream.
I saw
I didn't
Scream.
catch a lot. I didn't catch a lot of trailers at the movies themselves. I was literally for all the movies. I was walking in as
Mm,
the movie was starting.
Hmm.
Only thing I caught was a couple of the trailers for Avatar.
See, I have
right.
to get there before the trailer start. I'm gonna have an attitude. I gotta be
I was just
nosy.
trying to make it. I ain't even gonna cap. I was trying to make it, trying to make some slip shake.
Nah,
So
I feel you.
mm-hmm.
Well, so before we get to the movies, I just want to disclose that I had to be there the whole day. I just had to do
oh,
a
so you
movie
did
day.
it all in one day?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fucking impressive, Slimmy.
So
That is so impressive, bro.
it was surreal to just walk, and I had it like timed up perfectly, like towards where each when the movie ended,
Yeah.
I walked to the next one, and the movie started, and trailers was starting. It was almost like maybe one of them was like 20 minutes, 20 minutes maybe, but it was surreal. It
That's
was a
smart.
different experience. It was a different experience. I'm not sure I want to do that again because
Please.
that was
I mean, it
crazy.
was smart to get it all done in one day because I had to space mine out, and I thought that I was gonna have to take a flight on Saturday. So
Woo!
yeah, I thought I was gonna have to do two on
Sheesh.
Sunday. Thought I was gonna have to do two on Sunday, and then one on. I was supposed to do one on Thursday, and I just couldn't swing it. It was the schedule was just too off, and I was tired as hell. I was still trying to figure some stuff out, but yeah, you did it the right way.
Woo, boy. So I actually caught a lot of trailers. And honestly, Bone Temple, that look good. I hope they really don't fuck with that baby shit. They gotta get that shit out of there. That
Yeah,
shit was bothering me. I ain't gonna lie. They leave that shit where it was at. But Bone Temple looked good. I saw We Bury the Dead. Or we that you sent me that one too, Miss Sanchez. We Bury Our Dead. We Bury Our Dead. I saw that. And but I think Disclosure Day was another one. And I saw this what it was. I saw the real trailer for Odyssey because that trailer that we played on here, it was different. I don't know if it was like a leak. I think that was a leaked trailer. And
okay,
this one, yeah, and this one was like, woo wee. I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie, that shit look crazy.
All right, well, let's deep dive into these first movies. Let me read one more super chat real quick. Tel G says Avatar firing ass. I can't wait to talk about that movie, but we gonna have that at the end. I can't wait to
Yep.
talk about that one. All right, let me get to it. So the first one that we're gonna get to is David. We're gonna get that popping there. I ain't gonna play the whole preview because previews be like 2 hours and 2 minutes and 30 seconds nowadays. I don't know who wants to go first on this one. I can go first. It don't make no difference to me.
I think you should go last in time for
I should
this
go last.
one.
Why should I go last for this one?
Because I just feel like you're gonna have a lot to say.
All right, go ahead, y'all. Which y'all can decide between yourself. Then.
Oh, I'll tell y'all. You want me to go first?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Um, this was interesting. For one, I didn't know it was gonna be a musical. I did not expect that. So that kind of caught me off guard. The first time when I heard this first song, I was just like, well, actually, when the it's when the before the movie started, they had this thing that said sing along, And that's when I was kind of like, wait, this isn't a musical, is it? So I was thrown off. So that kind of threw me off. I wasn't expecting that, but I actually appreciated it more than Wicked. I like the songs in this more than I liked Wicked.
Mm.
Wicked didn't, I don't know, it just didn't move me musically, but visually it was amazing. As far as like what they did with the graphics and this, I like the way they did the characters. It was very unique. Um, as far as them getting the message across about God, I think they did a good job with that. I could tell that they were kind of teetering on how deep they were gonna go
Yeah.
as far as what people would consider God or who they consider God is. They didn't really go as far as they could have for this to be a biblically influenced film.
Hmm.
They could have went way deeper. They should have went way deeper, especially telling this actual story. But at the same time, it was different. I respected it. They, I mean, it's David and Goliath. Um, they did a good job telling their story. I didn't think there was too many scenes that weren't necessary. I think they did a good job. They didn't waste too many scenes. Um, and I give it about a 7.5, 8. Yeah, I give it about a 7.5, 8. It's it's a it's a spiritual film. I would have given it higher if they really would have kind of like went into the spiritual warfare aspect of it. But they kind of just wanted to tell a story and
What you
not
mean by the spiritual warfare aspect of it?
uh they could have went a little deeper and a little darker, when it came to they tried to, with the whole Amalekites thing, they kind of touched on it a little bit and then
Yeah.
they backed away because like they never mentioned Satan in the movie. They never mentioned that this is a driving force. If we're gonna talk about if we're gonna speak on God, they
Yeah.
don't speak on Satan, who would be the master manipulator of everything. And I think that's where they kind of like dropped the ball. And
Yeah.
I know it's for kids, but I don't care about that. Like you got to be honest. You got to be honest. And I'm talking to Dion Sardines. But I think like when you're giving movies about spiritual war of spirituality, I think you gotta go all in. But I give it a 7.5, 8 of it. But I would have given it higher if they really would have went full go with this.
Mm.
Okay. I didn't know what I was going to be walking into, to be honest, guys. I didn't have any expectations or anything like that, but I was pleasantly surprised. I was also pleasantly surprised that I was the only one of my skin tone in there. And it was
What do you
more,
mean? Why you say you're surprised at that?
I just was surprised. I thought maybe it would be some specks here and there, but no, it was just me. And it
Yeah,
was
me
more
too.
adults than it was kids.
Yeah,
So, but I loved it actually. I mean, from the beginning of it, I just loved how he showed his courage, his strength. Even when he had fear in in the movie, he beat that with his beliefs and his faith. And it just shows no matter how big you are, as long as you believe and you have that strength, you can get through anything. And I think that fight scene showed that a lot. And I mean, I think it's some pretty good messages for kids and for adults to actually go out and see this and actually pay attention to what's going on. Even with the hate that he was getting, he didn't let that determine him from doing what he knew was right. I feel like it was a really good movie. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I loved it.
Wow.
I loved it. I loved how they, showed David's heart. Like, even when the predator came to attack, some of his sheep, he couldn't let his heart wouldn't let him leave the predator there. And I was like, this is
You
how.
talking about the lion in the beginning?
Uh-huh. Like, at first he was out of there, and then he was like, nah, I'm gonna go let him free. And I was like, look at that. It don't even matter what he did. He tried to come and attack, your sheep and you, and still you let him free. Like, he had a good heart. I love his mother and his bond, the way she spoke life into him.
Mm-hmm.
I loved
That's
it. I
one.
even loved how he even got to the king, who clearly had gone somewhere else in his faith, what it seemed like, and he was getting to him, and I just loved it. I feel like, yeah, you should take y'all kids and go see it. 8.5 for me.
Wow. That's really high.
Oh God, too high.
I mean, I'm cool with it. I mean, it is what it is. I just think that's a big number. 8.5 is pretty impressive.
It is.
Slimmy giving it a 7.5 is pretty impressive too. Because Slimmy didn't really care for Wicked like that.
Yeah, I just thought they did a great job visually, but like the songs just kind of failed me.
Yeah, it kind of, when he first started singing, I was like, oh no. But then when he sung to the king, I was like, ooh, that voice and the song, it changed my mind.
When I judge these movies, I think it's kind of unfair, like the animations, because the bar is incredibly high. You're talking about The Prince of Egypt, which is one of my favorite movies. You're talking about The Lion King. You're talking about Aladdin. You're talking about Little Mermaid. You're talking about Lilo and Stitch, all of that stuff. And so the bar is really, really high. And it's very difficult for me because, especially with spiritual movies, because that's what I compare and contrast to. Prince of Egypt is the standard. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I look at it like that. So let me start off by saying that. The second thing that I want to emphasize is I'm glad that we're starting to get animation movies from somebody outside of Disney and all of that stuff, because
Yeah.
you know it's a much better, more diverse storytelling. And I like the fact that Disney is not the person that's just only got the monopolies on these type of films. That's the second thing. The third thing that I want to emphasize is the graphics. It was sick in that movie. I don't know what they using or what kind of animations or what the budget is for the movie itself, but the graphics for that movie was crazy good. It was the detail, and I think we've crossed like a threshold in technology that has allowed for people to put together some incredible movies,
Yes.
including that one. So I like the runtime, that it wasn't too long and that it was only 2 hours. I like the storytelling. It, for some reason, it was just something that left to be desired. I also say that I leave my biblical knowledge at the door, because I understand that it's not about accuracy as much as it is about telling a story. It's almost like, when I see the books of movies that get released and then I see the movie version, I know that it has to be an adaptation, because, it's for the audience. And so I do take that into consideration also, because I know that David has some shit going on in his life in the Bible. Like, he really had some stuff, and Saul has some stuff going on where he was trying to put him on the front lines and all of that stuff. So, it was always a lot of stuff. They had to leave the women out of it. It was some women in the Bible and all of that stuff, and so it's a lot of stuff that was a part of it. So again, I had to take into consideration that it was an animation, that it was also available for children to the audience that it was trying to communicate. And I liked, one of the things that I really liked about it was that, because we all knew what was going to happen with David and Goliath, I like that they had put more context to make it more entertaining. Like, man, I'm not about to be fighting this little dude. You know what I'm saying? But then when he said, "Oh, you're not fighting me, you're gonna be fighting God," and he was like, "Oh yeah, all right." And then he started talking, and then they panned it out, from the top to see just, and those are the details that made the movie really good. Is that they made him like, okay, he was a giant, right? But then they made it to where it panned out when he said, "I challenge God," to show just how small he was and the real, the real thick of things. So I think that those type of details was dope. And every animation, there's always gonna be singing. You know what I'm saying? So we just add that as a part of something that we evaluate and we judge. That's dope. I liked that. I could see that it would be difficult to tell the story of David in this way because there was way more about David, but the main thing that people are aware of is David and Goliath, right?
Yeah.
That he was the youngest. What happened afterwards? That he, basically was being chased and all of this stuff. So I thought it was good. I thought it was really, really great. I would give it an 8. I would give it a 7.5, 8. Just because it just seemed like it was more. I just wanted something else to happen. Like it was almost like I missed something. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, it was like I missed something, like. And again, the reason that I'm still giving it an 8, not a 7, 7.5, is because I know that I'm also judging that up against like the Prince of Egypt and the Lion King. I think that Little Mermaid probably had one of the best soundtracks that I've ever heard of in my entire life for a movie, for an animation. It's a lot. It's way more to it. It was just something missing. I probably should give it 7.5, but I'm gonna give it an 8. But it was something missing. But I was also refreshing to see an alternative also. And I'll tell you another reason why I'm giving it higher is because it's the balance that they're giving something of substance and spiritual while also being entertaining when we only mostly get bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We only mostly get negative. We only mostly get bang bang or whatever. Now you can also get some also entertainment. And I think it's a cool movie that you don't only have to take the kids to, like regular people. I seen a lot of adults and hardly no kids, mostly all adults that was going in to see that movie. And it was all white people. But I also factor in that I'm in San Diego, so it's not a whole lot of black people out here like that either. So I liked it. I thought it was a cool movie.
I did too. Even when they was zoomed in on the mama's fingernails, I was like, wow. But they said over like 400 people came in to help with the animation of all the characters and things like that. Like the chest hairs looked real, and I was just really impressed. Like,
yeah, they didn't. It seemed like they didn't. It seemed like they
spare
didn't
any
spare
expense. Yeah, they went all out for that, man. That movie looked incredible. I can't lie, it looked incredible, man.
They say now that I'm looking at it, it says it's a crowdfunded project.
Really?
Yep.
Oh yeah, because after the credits, it was like
sent to pay.
Yeah, it was like they was saying give a $75 donation.
Oh, it didn't say. Oh, you scanned it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like $75.
Yeah, they said to pay for kids all over the world to be able to see it. But I didn't know you can.
They said it was past more than 50 to 60 million that was raised as an investment.
Yeah, he said
that's really dope.
He said it was 30 years in the making. That's a long time.
I'm very thankful that it was a good movie and that I didn't have to pan it. And that I didn't know that they had raised that money because it helped me to give an authentic perspective. And that's why I don't like to look at other people's reviews. I don't like to research the movies as much as far as the background information to the movies because it helped me give an authentic reaction instead of being biased.
Yeah.
I love that. That's dope. That's really dope, bro.
That's amazing.
Is that why he said stay till after the movie so I can?
Yeah.
I didn't stay till afterwards. I got the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, it was a call for you to scan to help other children be able to see this movie.
I didn't know that. Maybe I should have stayed till afterwards. I had stuff to do though. I had some moves to make.
My nigga was on the move, like I'm out.
I was at the. I went down because I usually always sit in the back, as far back, and then towards the end, I went down and I sat in the seat right by the door because I was like, I got some moves to make, baby. Like it's gotta go. So
Yeah, I feel it.
shout out to them. That was dope. Let me read a few of these super chats and then we're gonna start to really get into the thick of it. Tell G says Slimmy Potter and the Prisoner of Interruption. Slimmy Potter and the Goblet of Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Tell G says y'all should recommend each other 2 movies to watch. And no, not Pretty Woman, Miss Sanchez.
Y'all gonna quit hating. Y'all gonna quit hating on Pretty Woman. Y'all gonna quit hating.
Jeff Bridges.
But I already got 2 from each of them.
There was no men kissing in this theater, I will admit. No men kissing in this one. All right. Time to get into the thick of it. We're gonna go over to the Housemaid. Yeah, let's get into the Housemaid.
Hi, Millie. Hi, Mrs. Winchester. Oh, please call me Nina. Come on in. So why do you want this job?
I just really enjoy being a housemaid. For the right families, of course.
You know this is a live-in position, right? Ta-da! This is your room. What do you think?
It's perfect.
Okay, good.
I have good judgment.
So would you like the grand tour?
I know I have good taste.
See what you're getting yourself into? The job is mostly cleaning, organizing, some light cooking.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Hello?
Millie's gonna be living with us.
She's gonna live with us.
Andrew, I told you that. She'd be part of the family. I want you to feel safe here.
I do.
Theodore. You're a lifesaver. I don't know what I'd do without you. Millie.
Whatever devil's inside you. Don't let him out tonight.
I need this job. I can't lose it. I do not want to go back.
All I'm asking, baby.
Please, 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 don't prove I'm right. Please, 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 don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice. Please, please, please. I have a really good feeling about this, Millie.
All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Who y'all want to go first?
I'll go first on this one. I like this movie. It's so much I could say, but I'm not. But it really had me guessing the whole time. Like,
well, hold on before Miss Sanchez goes. Spoiler alert. Go ahead.
It just really had me guessing the whole time. Like, okay, is she schizophrenic? Are they trying to set this maid up to get a baby? Like, it really just had my mind all over the place. I think the acting was good. I think the twists and turns were good. When you find out what really happened, you're probably going to be in shock, but not really, because if you was paying attention, it kind of gave it away in some parts. Like in the part where the little girl was in her room playing with the dolls and she was, what did she say? Orange juice is a privilege, but you got to pay attention to who she's playing with. It's certain things like that. And the house is super clean one day, then you come back and it's a mess. It was just really crazy. A lot of twists and turns. Like I said, I can go into further detail. I don't know if Anton want me to, but it was.
You can talk about however you want to talk about it.
Okay.
It's up to you. This your review.
I mean, it was just good, especially if you like Simple Favor. 1 and 2, this kind of puts you in the mindset of that type of movie, because it's like, okay, what is really going on here? The mama seems very uppity. The daughter seems like a little brat. The mama seems real off the wall. Like I said, I thought she was schizophrenic, bipolar, something going on. And then she's always telling her to do stuff like, yeah, go pick up Julianne, that ain't her name, from, and then
Cece.
yeah, okay, go pick up Cece. And then she calls and she's like, I never told you to do that. It's like, okay, why are they trying to set her up? And I honestly thought, because why are you telling this lady you pregnant and then you telling these other people you're going to try? And like, what are you lying to me for? So yeah, I'll just go watch it. I'm not gonna give it away, but this was a really good movie, and I'm gonna give it about an 8.
Wow. I knew you was going to give it an 8 anyway. I knew you was going to give it at least an 8.
Mm-hmm.
A really good weekend for movies for Miss Sanchez.
It was, because last week, boy, Slimmy had me about to quit the show. Now I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, last week was stressful. Last week was stressful.
I guess I'll go next. I really like this movie, and it's funny to me seeing the comments while we live streaming about this movie, because it tells you that people don't have a fucking clue.
Nah,
They don't have no clue what this movie
absolutely
is about.
not.
They saying looks like 2 chicks fighting over men and all of this stuff. But that, let me give credit to the trailer. We don't give enough credit sometimes when they do really good trailers, because the trailer is really great, but it doesn't give you the movie. It doesn't tell you everything that's about to happen in the movie. I have to preface this by saying that there will be spoilers, but I don't think it's a big deal, because for all of the guys watching this, they just gonna assume that it's 2 hoes fighting over a guy anyway. So they probably won't see it unless their girl gonna take them to see it. I thought that this was a well put together movie. It was well paced. I think that the women acted incredibly in this movie. They were really, really, really good actors, to where they sold it the whole way through, to where it made it believable. It made it like a believable. Whenever somebody can act well enough to where it doesn't give away the ending of the movie until it gets closer to it, because I kind of figured it out, you know what I'm saying, at towards the end, but I didn't figure it out very early in the movie, especially with the blonde chick. I don't know what her name is, but she did a fucking incredible job. The white, she did a cool. Dog, they need to nominate that
Nina.
chick for Oscar. Yeah, bro.
Nina.
They need to nominate that chick for Oscar. She did a great job acting on that movie. It's an adaptation from a book, but I think that adaptations from books a lot of times can be disappointing. If you read the book, I didn't read the book. It seems like it was a really great adaptation. And it was just well put together. It was paced. It was put together. I think that they did a good job of giving them background stories as to why she wouldn't quit, because anybody in that situation would be like, man, fuck this. What the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? But, giving them the background story, giving them a little bit of B-roll as far as where she come from, sleeping in the car, all of that type of stuff, that helped tremendously too. And even the conversation with the parole officer, that helped to frame the movie a lot better, so that it then led into a certain situation. The thing that I like best about the movie, I'm gonna let Slimmy take it away without giving too much, because you know me, I could talk forever. The thing that I liked most about the movie is the fact that women are very gullible, and they see what they want to see. And it told the story of this. They seen what they wanted to see because they wanted so much more out of it. So they put away all of the red flags. You get rid of all of this, you ignore that. And it spoke to baby mama culture. It spoke to poor people culture. It spoke to narcissism. It spoke to privilege, prestige, poverty, manipulation,
how men are predators.
And here's the caveat. Here's the part that most people won't even talk about in their movie reviews. The parents. How you got that way in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And our cultural norms that lead us into these spaces that sometimes is not your fault, but you still got to be held accountable for it. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was a really well put together movie. I'm going to give it an 8.5. I'm borderline 9-ish. But I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Man, listen, bro. I'm likely to give it a 9 just because the acting was so fucking good, bro. Everybody that was in that movie acted their ass off.
And I couldn't so up. Because even that, you got me thinking on that thing when, you know, the police officer came and she was like, my sister was his fiance. And I'm like,
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. And it's no reason that I can't give it a 9. I guess I'm gonna give it an 8.5 though. This is a couple little details, but nah, it was a great movie. It could be a 9, very much be a 9. I think that the women gonna love it. The women gonna eat this one up. I think that this is the type of movie that's gonna have legs. It's gonna have legs. It's gonna fuck up the DVDs, even though people ain't buying DVDs. It's gonna fuck up the streaming world. Women gonna refer to this. It's gonna be a lot of think pieces on it from women on TikTok. I think that this movie got legs. It was really well made, and it was really good.
Yeah, I think this.
I told y'all spoiler alert, so don't sit here and say that I didn't tell y'all spoiler. I didn't even tell y'all everything, to be honest with y'all. I didn't even come close to telling y'all everything.
We just gonna leave it like that. Like we ain't even gotta tell y'all the movie. I'm gonna just tell you need to go see it though. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I can't believe how well put together this shit was. Yeah. I was astonished. I'm like, ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no way they set this movie up like this. Man, I'm thinking I'm going into it looked good. Don't get me wrong. It looked good from the trailer. Yeah. But I had no clue. I had no clue the depths of this film. You have no clue. I'm telling you to go see it. I'm not going to give it away. I'm telling you to go see it. This film is crazy work. Like, this is, man, this one of them joints where it's almost like, how did y'all come up with this? It makes you really think like, damn, they put a lot of thought into putting this together. They could have just easily mailed this in and just sold the chicks.
Yeah.
Just sold the chicks, just beefing. This shit went deep. You know, so man, like AD said, the acting in this is through the roof. The acting in this is through the roof because this woman has to act like she's acting like she's crazy in the film. And man, I don't want to give it away, so I ain't gonna, But
just say what you're gonna say.
Hold on.
Talking about Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney.
Nina, that's Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She's phenomenal. She's phenomenal. I agree. She should get hell of awards for this. But what's crazy is I don't think they're gonna actually look at this.
I'm sorry, not Sydney Sweeney. You're talking about her name is Amanda Seyfried.
Okay, Amanda Seyfried.
Yeah.
I don't know where I know the Sydney Sweeney chick from. That's that's the main girl. I don't know where I know her from. But
Amanda Seyfried was the one that had to pull out her hair.
Yeah. So, but where do I know that? I don't know where I know the Sydney Sweeney chick.
The other one, I think she a model, bro. She in real life, her name is Sydney Sweeney. She kind of fucking fine, bro.
Yeah, she nice looking. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, she
I just put
kind
up
of
some pictures of her.
she kind of
Uh,
stacked too.
yeah, she stacked in real life, bro. Like I'll show it to you real quick. I didn't even
Yeah, see,
realize how stacked she was.
we
Yeah, she stacked like a motherfucker. They downplayed her in the movie, but
Snow
like
bunnies
downplayed how
forever.
good she look in real life. She stacked like a motherfucker in real
Yeah,
life, bro.
it's gonna be dudes after that. It's gonna be dudes, especially after this movie. They gonna really be on their heels.
Yeah,
Yeah, she got
that's
them
a
knobs. Them gonna sit up perfect too. Never mind.
what do Jason Whitlock say? Them peanut butter cans.
Hey man. Oh man, but as far as like the acting, it was incredible, but it goes to show you things aren't always what they seem. This movie is just that's what it's all about. What you think on the surface, it ain't what you think at all.
Yeah.
And that shit was this was incredible. They had no wasted scenes. Um the cinematography was straight. They got had some really good angles. It wasn't too crazy. It wasn't cinematography didn't even matter. The soundtrack was always was on point. The purpose of the film, I think it's going to change a few things as far as how people write. How do you can't just you go you're going to have to top this film with grade A writing.
Yeah.
Like it ain't gonna you can't keep coming with no corny concepts and thinking you're gonna win. That's pretty much what this is. It's like you could have a great base, and this movie had a great base, but then I think it just kind of blew things away because it had so much depth. And I think people are gonna enjoy it. Um, I'm not gonna keep talking about it because I don't wanna give certain aspects away, man. I give this movie a 9.5. Like that shit was fucking incredible.
I did
That
not
shit was
expect that from you,
incredible.
Slim.
That
Either.
shit is
I never
incredible. Like,
expected you to say 9.5.
yeah,
I thought
that
you
shit
was
was
gonna say
incredible.
8.5.
Nah, this shit, man. They took their time writing this, man. Like, woo.
You know that's the
Cause
chick from the Great Jeans commercial, right? We had a
Great
conversation about her a
James.
while ago.
Oh, that's who that is.
Mm-hmm. I
Oh,
got good jeans, and everybody was trying to make it seem like
Oh
it's
yeah,
racist.
that was weird ass shit. People would man like
That's her. That was her.
yeah.
She do got good jeans. Fuck.
Hey, she definitely does. This was a win. This was a win. They set this shit up. They set this shit up.
She
They
got
set this shit up.
great jeans, nigga. Great jeans. I ain't even gonna cap. She do. That chick she got great jeans.
She holding heat. That's where I know her from. I was like, why do I know that name? Now it all makes sense. They set this shit up for her to make a run. They set all that shit set up for her to make a fucking run.
She running. She
Man.
running.
Go ahead, take off, girl.
I might have to go down Milky Highway on that one.
Facts. Snow bunnies forever.
Black Queens never after that shit.
Why y'all?
Yeah.
My nigga.
Yeah.
Dog, I ain't even gonna cap. Snow bunnies forever after that shit.
That shit was crazy. I wasn't expecting I wasn't expecting none of that nudity shit, man. I was just like, huh? That shit. I was like, wait a minute. They're not gonna PG-13 this shit.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
They're not gonna PG-13 this shit. Okay.
Nah, they gave us the whole shebang, bro.
Wow. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this movie is it's amazing.
Y'all are crazy.
But don't let the nudity fool y'all. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. that ain't why the movie is great. Like honestly, it's just a
It
really
helps.
well
It
written.
helps.
It helped. Oh, it helped. But this is a really well written film. It is.
It really
It's just they took their time with that, man. They took their time, and then like, oh my goodness, the ending is just like, oh my god, it
I
just
put it together.
y'all got to see that shit, man.
I put it together because the
Woo.
nigga that was working outside, he gave it away to me.
Oh, that's when you figured it out?
I figured it out. Yeah.
Man, it took me.
I figured it out a little bit before breaking to China.
Really?
Yeah.
That's when I figured it out. I was like, where is this shit going?
I figured it out. I think I figured it out when she shit. I don't want to give too much away. When she was happy when she was driving away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like, because they slowly revealed him.
Yeah.
They didn't like this shit wasn't like, man, this is a well-written movie, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is incredible.
Yeah.
That shit is incredible. Hey man, this is a great weekend for movies, man.
Yeah. If for all of the ladies that's watching this, y'all gonna love this one. Y'all, if y'all wanna, y'all gonna love this one. Y'all gonna love this one.
Yeah, I told my mom, I said, I'm gonna have to take you to see this. So
I knew it. See what I'm saying?
I said, I'll be seeing it again. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the ladies gonna love this one. They had a perfect cast. Everything was what made sense. The throwback scenes to tell the backstory. But it also told me that you can't always judge a book by its cover. Like you can't always just go based off of the surface level of of what a person's situation is. You don't know where they come from. You don't know, what the situation is a lot of times. So we automatically assume rich people is this way or this whatever, and it's nowhere near what y'all think it is.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it. I knew Miss Sanchez was going to enjoy it.
I loved it.
Any final thoughts on that one before we move on to the main event?
Go see it.
Yeah, go
All
see
right,
it.
let me read some of these super chats, and then I think we're gonna wind up having a longer conversation about Avatar. The Rip come out next month. Y'all put that on the list. Says TS Car Wash and Detail Service. I don't know what the Rip is.
Me either.
Housemaid movie is what happened to the Michigan coach. Nah, I don't know about that. Y'all gotta watch the movie, bro. Which main character do you think will die in Stranger Things? Says Tell G.
Probably 11.
I never watched it.
TS Car Wash and Detail Services. Gone Girl with Ben Affleck is one of the best movies ever. Agree panel. I like that movie, Gone Girl.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. Yeah.
All right. Do we even need to play the trailer for Avatar? Fire and Ash? I'll play
if
it.
You want to? You don't have to.
I'll play it just because that's what we do. Avatar, Fire and Ash. Oh, let me find it. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna play the trailer really quickly, and then we're gonna come back. I'm gonna just play a little bit of it. Woo!
The strength of the ancestors is here.
You cannot live like this, baby. In hate.
The children. No, Spider. And we will find another way. Your goddess has no dominion here.
All right. Who going first? Am I going first on this one?
I can. Because you might have
it's up to you, Miss Sanchez.
First, all I'm gonna say is this was the freakiest avatar I have ever seen in my life. Spoiler alerts. Why are you laughing? I'm just saying what was happening here. They was doing cocaine. She said, I want you to be my slave. I'll be whatever you need me. I'm like, what is going on, y'all? But it was good. I mean, it was. I said, this is the freakiest avatar I didn't see, but okay, I'm rolling with it. But I liked how, even if you saw the second one a year or so ago, it's still, you could still follow this one. So I love that it was a lot of action. I love how people were finding who they truly were and being able to use that to help in the movie. I love how not everybody, but I love how people came together. I love the new characters that were added. And it was all about the ladies at first for me, because the ladies were doing their thing. Y'all can't never say y'all don't need us, because this movie says differently. The little Ash lady, she had her little walk and her little swag to her. I'm like, okay, girl. I mean, it did have, some sad parts in there. And I kind of feel like Spider's a liability, but, that was what I thought in the beginning. But now, things took a little twist with that. But I really liked it. I'm not going to rate it as high as I rated the other ones. I'm going to probably give it like a 7, because it could have been... What? I'm just saying, it was like, to me, it was a mix of all. I mean, I like how, I don't want to give it too much weight, but it seems like a lot of y'all saw it or whatever, but I'm going to give it a 7, maybe a 7.5. But again, I liked all the new characters. They was freaky. There was a lot going on. She must got that wop, because, baby, she had him doing whatever she wanted. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all don't know who.
What the fuck?
Her little tail. Just saying.
Slimmy, you want to go or you want me to go?
I could go. I can go. I'm gonna just start with what I didn't like. I don't like that spider shit. I ain't gonna cap. I get that is the base.
We must be brothers. We must be kin, nigga.
I get
the same fucking way, Slimmy.
Yes. I get that that's the base of the fucking film. I get that that's the base of this film. I get it. It is based on human, like the actual humans interacting with this alien race and infiltrating by becoming one. I get it. I just don't like this spider. I don't like it. I don't like it, man. And like Miss Sanchez said, he's a liability. It's just like, we done did all this stuff. It's so strange. It's so strange. But at the same time, it makes the movie a little bit more intriguing, because it's that hatred there that you see from certain characters towards him. That's what make it good. That actually is what makes it good. It makes it work. Because in real time, while I don't like this character, I'm seeing people in the movie that's feeling the same way. So it actually sends you on this emotional roller coaster that you just wouldn't expect. It blows my mind how they were able to make people. I think they did that on purpose. Because it's almost like, why is he here? Why are y'all doing this? And then it also brings everything together in an aspect of, damn, I can't really end you because I need you. So he's such a pivotal character throughout the whole film, and it's annoying, but at the same time he's necessary because he's actually the driving point of this particular film. But graphically, this is amazing. Like I just loved I like looking at Avatar, man. I just like watching it. It just looks amazing. Excuse me. It's beautiful. All the colors, like everything. It's so good to see that on screen. Like I've never really watched Avatar a whole lot at home. Mainly probably because it's so long, but it's made for the screen. It's made for the big screen, man. And it looks beautiful.
Yep.
I'm trying to think if they wasted. I think they wasted a couple scenes. They might have wasted a couple, but not a lot. Not a lot. It wasn't like anything that was egregious at all. Like I think they hit on a lot of they had a lot of action in this joint. There was a lot of action, hella action. I do agree with Miss Sanchez. The introduction of the Ash people was dope. I think they nailed it. Because usually when you start adding stuff in, it's gonna make you think like, well, wait, what y'all do that for? You know what I'm saying? Like, but this made sense. It helped drive the film too. So the Ash people helped drive the film. The only thing I would say is how they were so accepting of them at near the end. It was just almost like,
How they was
I don't think they remember how it was. They pushed back for a second. You know what I'm saying? They pushed back for a second of them letting them on the base, and then yeah. And then it was just like, all right, well, we need them. That part, I don't know. They kind of like messed up there. I think that was a little bit of an inconsistency. But at the same time, I guess they figured they needed all the help they could get. You know what I'm saying? They did a good job with this. They did a good job with this. Like I said, one no wasted scenes. I have to get it. I'll give it about a 9. I definitely give it a 9. Like it was incredible. Yeah, man. It's just I would give it higher. I would give it higher if it even though they made it make sense. If it wasn't for Spider, I would give it way higher. I would.
Where do you rank it in between the first two, compared to the first two?
I think I liked it better than the second one, definitely. But I can't put it above the first one. The first one was the first one the best one to me. But I think it's real well written. I think it's well written outside of the spider aspect. Like it just they brought it all together. I think they did a good job. I'm curious what they're gonna do with the one next year. I'm curious as to how this all is gonna come back because it's still characters. I don't think that's the last time we're gonna see Homeboy. Just because he did that. I think bro about to come back way more powerful. Like I don't think he's done. So, but
you know what got me, Slim? When they was teaching them how to use the guns, now all of a sudden they holding them to the side and they just. I was like, that's the only.
That shit. I noticed that too. I did when they was flying on the things and they were shooting at people. They was kind of shooting to the side.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was a really good, interesting. Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, that is a good detail. Yeah, it's a lot in this movie, but you know, I want to hear what AD got to say.
I think that the best character in this movie, let me start off by saying that, is the fire and ash lady. I want to fuck, bro, on a low.
The biggest Avatar ever, yeah, I'm telling you.
That's the first time I ever seen a character. That's the first time I ever seen a character. I was like, damn, she's sexy as fuck.
She had that little, this is how she walked.
Ain't no fucking way.
I was like,
ain't no fucking way, man. Oh.
God, she was sexy as fuck, bro.
I was not expecting that.
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me, man? Am I just horny or some shit? What is going on with me? Like, I had to check myself, like, damn, she's sexy as fuck, nigga. I mean, that's what make this show different, because we gonna give it to you 100. Like, I was like, damn, like, she got that. I shouldn't be fucking with you. I know you a demon, but I can't not go, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I was like, damn, she kind of sexy. She keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? She's seeing you in the shit, got the fire. I'm like, damn, man, let me just pull my dick out for a second. Like, I don't want to fuck this chick, bro. Like, I ain't never wanted to fuck an Avatar before. You know what I'm saying?
It's out of control. This shit out of control.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Shit out of this Avatar. I don't know what's wrong with me, dog. I think I got boxelitis, dog. It's because I've been being a good guy, taking care of business. I don't know. It might be San Diego. I don't know what it is, dog. But I don't know, man. She was super sexy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never looked at no cartoon, no Avatar. I was like, damn, you fine as fuck. But and then they did that shit on purpose, bro. They made her shit super slim and shit.
Yeah, it was just like a strip. She
had this sex appeal, man. They got some incredible writing. So that's the number one, bro. It was like, I looked at it, and everything about this movie for me subjectively compared it to real life. Colonization, everything for profit. When they said, we don't want them to know how you breathe, because then they're going to turn this into Earth and they're going to fuck it up the same way that they fucked up Earth. It just made me realize how bad we are as creatures. Like, we are a bacteria, and we are like a cancer. As human beings, we are a cancer for the most part as a race. And so that's kind of like the big thing. Everything else is secondary as far as how I was seeing the film. But that was the overarching theme. And it's just like the elders, I looked at how they did the little orca thing or whatever, and how it, his whole race had got wiped out, and it was just like everything for profit, everything for money, everything for capitalism, and it's like there is no meaning or no purpose for human beings except for we are the aliens. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are truly the aliens, and he couldn't even drive it out of the guy that wound up fucking the Ash lady. He couldn't even drive it out of him for him to be able to see it. Even that nigga had to give in and give her the D. You know what I'm saying? So
he did.
Sanchez, did he not?
He did.
Listen, that WAP, whatever she had, had that nigga changing his whole outlook. This nigga was dressed like a fire. This nigga was a fire ash man. You know
His uniform. He said, whatever you want.
This nigga had full red. He was drinking they stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing that made him not human. Before that, the nigga was still had allegiance to the military. Next thing you know, this nigga was fucking Ash. You know, I was like, yeah, she got that thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I have kept coming to. Like, damn, she kind of bad and shit. Fucking up my mental. You know, I can't focus on this movie the way that I need to. But visually, the movie is incredible, bro. I had to take a step back and I was just looking at it like, this is crazy how vivid it is. The colors, all of this junk. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a incredible visual, masterful thing, bro. Like just it being up on that big screen, and that's why y'all need to go to the show, man, because going and experience it at the show is different than just watching it on your little phone or something like that, man. It's not the same. And it was incredible visually. I think that the storytelling is great. I love that movie, bro. I do. I think that I'll put it right up there with the first one. I put it right there, literally right there. Not better because, you know, that was a brand new concept that we had never seen before. And it was something that, you know, was new or something. So you just can't, it's hard to beat the original. But to how well of a job that they did putting together this movie, having a plot, keeping it interesting for 3+ hours. They gave you your money's worth, the fighting, the drama of death, babies dying during birth. They gave you all of that. And I think that Avatar is suffering from success. Avatar is a movie that suffers from success because the expectations is so high. If Avatar Fire and Ash by itself had just came out by itself, that movie would be a 10. It would be a 10 if you had never knew what an Avatar was, but you're discovering it for the first time, and it's the first movie that you see. But because we have something to compare it against, and because we, you know what I'm saying, we rank the first one so high and all of that stuff, a lot of times stuff suffer from success because the expectations is out of the roof, and it ain't no way you can top the expectations. That's about as good as it get, in my opinion. So, you know, I think that is hard. It's hard. But if you ever was to put a movie right there that delivered on expectations, that would have to be it all day long. So I'm giving it a 9. Also,
it was really good. And it kind of touched on like suicide, racial things.
It's trying to take themselves out, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Rebellion, everything. I'm gonna give it a 9. It's just it visually is just incredible. It gets a minimal 7.5 for me just because of how visually stunning it is. Like the uniqueness of being able to develop some of those characters as far as like the animals, the type of animals and all of that stuff. And I was looking at, honestly, I was more like amazed at some of the details, like when the elders spoke and the water was rippling the way that it was rippling and you know, all of that type of stuff. Those details, it's like they didn't miss any little detail. Every single little detail mattered. The only thing that I didn't care about in the movie was Spider, man. Like,
yeah.
Spider reminds me of a white boy in a black neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like Spider remind me of, like, I don't know why, but it was just like, and again, I think that Slimmy hit it dead on when he said that. I think it was purposely, you know what I'm saying, kind of framed that way for him to kind of be that way, and the justification for whether or not you truly loved him, or, you know, you had to completely remove him for whatever the reason is. And I'm not going to give that much of a spoiler away. But he kind of reminds me of like a white boy in a black neighborhood. Like, you got to keep carrying this nigga and justifying why he's there, why he's okay to be here. So that's the kind of the way I get it. But I'm gonna give it a 9 just because I just think that it's just incredible, and we've never seen something like this before. So
This
I'm gonna
might
give it a 9.
I think this is the first I've seen you rate all the movies high.
It was a good weekend.
It definitely was.
It was a good weekend for movies. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a really, really good weekend. And if I had to sit through 8 hours worth of movies,
these would be the ones.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was worth it. And let me tell you, I also think that what happened was the order in which I watched the movies probably helped me too. Because like I watched Avatar first, and then I watched Housemaid, and I watched that late, and I wasn't expecting for it to be as good as it was, so it surprised me. And then maybe it was it's Sunday, so I watched David, and maybe that helped too. But
I think we all watched it in the same order.
Did you?
I think we all did. That is funny because me and Slimmy, I know we watched David last.
Yep, I watched it last.
And I watched Avatar first, and yep. So I think we did.
Yeah, it was a good weekend for movies. I think that any one of those movies could be great depending on, what reason you're going to see it, if you're taking your kids or something like that.
And I've seen it in 4D, Anton. You have
which one? You seen Avatar 4D?
MX 4D. When the seats didn't stop moving. I felt water spraying.
Really?
Yes, all kind of things was happening. You have to check it out in one of those. I'm surprised they don't have them there.
I mean, they probably do. I just went to whatever closest theater was to me.
Oh, okay. I
wasn't like searching. I just wanted to make sure that I was going to be able to see it at the time that I wanted to see it. Because, I had all of that, a bunch of different stuff going on. But yeah, I do. I think that Avatar suffers from success because of the standards is too high. And if we was to watch it, like if we was to discover it during like just the fire and ash and we knew nothing about it, this would be rated a 10 all day long.
Facts. I agree. And
it's an incredible. It looked like they spent a fucking $1 billion on that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. We did see it all in the same order.
Like the rippling when the elders was talking in the water, like all of those little details is crazy.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Fire. The way their voices was reverberating through the water. Like the fact that everybody couldn't speak the same language. They couldn't. They weren't able to talk in that. And that movie is incredible, man. Incredible. Let me show y'all.
I can't watch it. I'm not gonna watch it again, dog, because y'all niggas not about to have me crashing out over a fucking Avatar. Bro.
You about to have everybody want to find that costume.
The Sanchez was off on that one.
Yeah, she wasn't fucking with Avatar.
I'm not about to have me about to try to fuck fire and ash.
Man.
Dressed up. I can only imagine. Y'all better go get y'all one of these.
Dog, she was bad as hell, bro. She was, my nigga.
She had some swag. She had that confidence about her. That's no lie.
Them hips was swaying like this.
Like
she was sexy as hell, bro.
Oh my god.
Who is this Avatar?
She had her booty all up in the air.
I had to look it up. I wanted to look at who the actor was for the Avatar. I said, dog, y'all had to put some sauce on that.
Yeah, who was that?
Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
Where her booty was all in the air?
No, what part?
When they was Netflix and chilling.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, when they was in the tent and they was laying down.
I said, "Oh, okay."
That shit definitely was extra freaky. Spider was kissing on the girl who kept kissing Spider. That shit was wild.
I don't know.
Fire lady in Avatar. That's somebody looked. A bunch of people looked that up. Her name is Una Chaplin. She was in Game of Thrones.
Never seen
Wait
it.
a minute. That's who?
As the Fire and Ash lady.
No, I'm saying in Game of Thrones. Who is she in Game of Thrones?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, let me see. Hold on.
I could pull it up here. Let me pull it up on here. This is her.
Okay, she was a pretty girl.
Who is she in Game of Thrones though?
This lady.
I've never seen her before.
Hey, who is that? Oh, she must be in the new Game of Thrones. The prequel series. Una Chapman.
She did her thing.
Y'all about to have me being out here trying to fuck Una Chapman, dog.
Oh my god.
I don't want to try it. She got that. See, this is my point though. This is why you got to stay away from these earthy looking chicks, bro. Because seriously, man, you got to stay away from these earthy looking chicks, bro. Because that's how Andre 3000 and them got fucked up.
Yeah.
Real talk.
I remember who she was on Game of Thrones. Oh yeah.
That's how Andre 3000 and them got jammed up, bro. Because they was messing with this chick, bro.
Yeah. Look at that shit. She's British too.
How you out here crashing the hell out, messing around, trying to yeah, dog.
Stay away from her.
I'm taking that down.
Taking
that down, bro.
Lady from the Housemaid. He won't. The Fire and Ash Queen.
Yeah, I'm switching over. Snow bunnies forever.
Sydney Sweeney forever. That's for sure.
Snow bunnies forever. Una Chapman. I'm about to book her for an interview. So Una, who's your inspiration? Who's your inspiration for Fire and Ash?
You said, Anton, go have a seat, sir.
Carrie commented earlier, this man can't even go see a movie.
You haven't seen it, Carrie, so you don't understand.
Oh, man.
Oh, I got my joggers on. I ain't serious. Don't let the internet fool you. But Carrie, you haven't seen it, so you don't know. You know what I'm saying? She was bad as hell. It's different.
Yeah, both films, they was.
Would have took the coke, Anton? You would have took the coke?
I think that in the right circumstances, I might sniff a little coke. You know
he said this shit strong as hell, or whatever he said.
Bruh started tweaking immediately, like
right. He was feeling
might have sniffed a little coke as her interesting partner.
Well, she licked the blood off her finger. I said, "Oh, this is freaky."
Facts, nigga.
I had to like, what's going on? Is this the right movie?
Nigga.
They had that shit. That shit was going left quick. I couldn't believe this was Avatar.
I couldn't just like, I was like, wait a minute.
That's how niggas get turned out. They get introduced to hard drugs from them badass chicks, bro. That's the problem. That's the problem. To get niggas turned out. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with this shit.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking with that. Fucking with
control over here.
Messing with Ash. Ash got me crashing out here.
She had mine.
Man, this dude went in that tent and came out. The next time we see, bro, he had paint on. The next time we see, bro, he had on paint
and no clothes.
Yeah, he
had on
nothing that resembled his uniform. This dude dropped the whole uniform and was talking reckless to his his commander. He was talking reckless to his commander. He didn't care about nothing anymore but the ash. He was like, no, they're coming with us. She's here to stay.
Boxers, I had that dude out of pocket. He started sleeping.
Man.
He was sleeping in tents. He was sleeping like Brad Pitt in Troy when the boy came to wake him up to go fight the giant. He was sleeping.
Yep, exactly.
He was different.
I ain't gonna lie, Anton. I heard your voice at one point in my head say, "You lost that for a funky bitch."
I get it now. I get it now.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I get it now. Nigga gave up his whole cause.
Didn't care. Didn't care about nothing.
I'm with him though. I don't blame him. I'm not gonna criticize him. I'm not criticizing him. I don't blame him.
Oh, snap.
I can't be the only person in the world that was thinking like, damn, she fine as fuck.
I thought she had some swag to her for real. Like I said, I had that walk down pack.
I stay away from them type of chicks. They'll ruin your life, bro.
Yeah, that's for sure. That shit was crazy, man.
This niggas let me start cracking up. That's what I got out of the movie. I'm sorry.
I was telling I was bringing my whip. He was like, "Why are you bringing whip?" I said, "You'll see."
Yeah, I'm like, what is this? What?
I honestly, I think that there are women in the world that have like a spell on them, like they're that they have like a, I don't want to say aura, but it's something that's like is so mesmerizing as far as captivating. And I don't always think it has anything to do. It's not just looks. I don't think it's always looks. I think it's just like a thing about them that's almost like puts you in a trance, kind of sort of speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There are women like that in the world that walk around and they have this, you know, this thing about them that's just kind of like, it's like it's hypnotizing.
Yeah.
And it's a difference between like a fine chick and a hypnotic type chick, bro.
Yeah.
And there's women that walk around out there like that, and they just like that, and they will throw your whole shit off.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say. It's best to stay away from them. Stay away from them motherfuckers.
That's a fact.
Because you ain't like it take a certain type of person to even deal with that. Yeah. And I don't think a lot of dudes survive. They don't.
They don't.
They be fucked up.
I agree.
They either still in that relationship, like, and she's in charge and she in control, or they end up out of there and they're never the same.
Yep.
Yeah, a succubus. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Queen of Sheba.
You gotta be very, very, very careful around them type of chicks.
Yeah.
Very careful about them.
They take dudes under. They take dudes under.
They do. And I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know where they come from. I don't know what that is, but they like that, bro.
Yeah, that Jezebel spirit. Tear your ass up.
They will, bro. Seriously. It'll ruin your whole fucking life, bro.
Tear your ass up, boy.
I seen niggas like disappear for a while after dealing with certain women, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They come back, they don't even be the same, bro. They just a different person.
Man, that nigga Andre 3000 ain't wrote a verse since.
Nigga playing the flute.
That nigga ain't been the same since Erykah Badu.
Picked up a flute. Like, nigga, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Hey,
what's up, Carrie? Kim.
Gemini, the Gemini.
Oh yeah, je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. Do y'all think that those type of, somebody said they do witchcraft? Do y'all think that those type of chicks do witchcraft?
Sometimes I do believe they do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Erykah Badu is a witch for sure.
She has never done anything for me though. Like
She
I've
got a
never
fat
looked at
ass.
Erykah Badu and was like, oh man, dog, I would love. Like I always looked at Erykah Badu as like a demon. Like I look at her and be like, ugh, like nah, dog. Like she seems dark.
Yeah.
But it ain't even like it's not sexy dark for me. It's just dark.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to be over there.
Yeah.
I don't want to be over there type shit.
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
Erykah Badu, she definitely is dark.
Yeah, she's never ever done anything for me, bro. Ever. Never. Even when she first came out, she's never done anything for me. Now, who kind of gave me like the dark vibes, honestly, but like kind of like damn, but I might go. Is when Angelina Jolie first came out, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she
When
definitely
she
had dark
first came out,
vibes.
I was like, who is this chick that's staring in my soul?
Yeah, she's sexy.
Yeah.
Erykah Badu got the green eyes though. I think that's what be fucking dudes up. They get captivated by that.
Mm-hmm.
And she got the fatty. So, you know.
Yeah. She just never did nothing for me though. I don't get captured by her.
Yeah, that's witchcraft, Kim.
Kim said it's the ability to read soul. I don't even know what that means.
That's witchcraft.
What is the ability to read souls? What does that mean?
Witchcraft, demon shit.
I don't know what that means. Like those type of chicks scare me, bro.
She got him over there and she made some spaghetti. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah.
Seriously, man. Like
it's dark over there.
When I was younger, like I wouldn't. There's been chicks that I just wouldn't fuck with because they was on some like it gave me that's like it was just dark.
Yeah.
I remember I went over this one girl house and she didn't give me like that type of aura, like that vibe, like the woman that's type of mesmerized. She was bad as hell. But she just wasn't, but she started. I met her earlier, like in life, and then one of them type of chicks where you run into them, it's like, oh, let's keep in touch or whatever. And I went over her house, and she started getting into all of that shit. She started getting bowls and all of this shit, and I was like, "The fuck you got going on?" You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? What you got going on? And she started, then she started talking about chakras and all of this shit. And I was like, yo, this is weird.
Was it sound bowls, Anton?
It was a sound bowls.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, yo, this is weird. But listen, it's nice catching up with you. I'm about to get up out of here. It was just weird, bro. It was super weird. And I was just like,
don't go to their house, Anton. Meet me at the Hilton.
But it was like somebody that you already knew for a long time. So it wasn't like you know what I'm saying? This was a long time ago. But again, this was somebody that you knew for a long time. So, it's not like you didn't know them or y'all wasn't already in spaces together and all of that type of stuff. And it was just awesome. All right, cool. And then you get over there like, hey, where everybody at?
But you never know what's in their home, though.
Yeah, I didn't know that this was oh no, this is my new crib. I wanted you to check out. Like, I didn't know this was a solo trip. All right. What's that over there? To give you the tour. Because you give you the tour through the house, you know what I'm saying? And you see the bowls over there. It's like, what is them bowls right there? Like, why is that tumbleweed thing in there or whatever it is? You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, yeah, this shit is weird. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gonna holler at you later.
Mm-hmm. I'm gone.
Yeah,
I probably won't even get to the house because I'm gonna notice that shit right away.
You just never know what people are practicing in their homes. I don't invite people into mine. Nope.
Man, I be feeling this. I be feeling vibes on people. I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna stay away from you. I'm gonna stay
And she
away.
and she was like she was a cool girl. This was I see women that start to evolve into that shit, and I be like, why? I don't understand it. So had to pray, my nigga, after I left. Like, hey, whatever was in there, get that shit off me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Get that up. I'm seriously, man. I'll be like, hey, man, whatever was, or like, you know how it'd be some of them type of situations where it's like y'all keep missing each other, not missing like I miss you, but like we keep crossing paths, but we're never really connected or never whatever. And so on and
Yeah.
so forth. And it's like maybe it's a reason
It's for
that junk is not that it's not hitting the way that it's supposed to. I keep missing you, missing your call. I was in there, but I just so happened to be out of town at the time. I was over there that way. It's like, yeah, this shit ain't. This don't seem fun. This don't seem like it's a make. You know, force this shit.
Yeah.
And she was so bad. It's like, how come ain't none of your relationships work out?
Yep.
Crazy.
Nothing ever, like nothing. No, and she had no kids, no nothing, bro. So
Yeah, Kim in here talking about witchcraft.
Kim like that type of stuff.
Yeah, she in here talking.
See, look, either tune in or tune out. Everything happens by frequency. Kim like that shit, bro.
Yeah, she the ash lady. Kim the ash lady.
No, I started getting too deep. She's talking about seeing your soul.
I don't like that.
Not time, dog. Not time, dog. You getting up out of
fire on them fingers.
Have me, you know what I'm saying?
Would you like to be my slave?
Man, I'm a slave.
Bro, there's been plenty of situations, bro, where it's been chicks that's been like super bad, and I just got a very bad vibe, bro. Like when I was younger, and I was wise enough and smart enough to be able to like recognize it even back then. And maybe it's just because I was raised in a church or something like that, but I was just smart enough and wise enough to recognize it. And it just didn't feel right. And I just was like, no, this ain't right.
Get up out of there.
It's not right.
You gotta
just
go.
Didn't feel good about it.
Gotta go.
I remember this one girl, she was so fucking fine, but she had like it was like her eyes was always dark. Like her actual physical, around the part, this part. And it was just like always dark, and it was always like that. And I was like, it just all gave me that, you know what I'm saying? She was a really, really spiritual chick or whatever. But it was like, it was always like dark and shit. And I was just like, shit rubbed me the wrong way. I don't like your ass. I don't like your ass.
Gone.
Like your ass, bro. Seriously, man. I don't like your ass.
Nope.
I seriously, I didn't like the ass. She was so bad. And I was just like, I'm about to go home. Seriously, bro.
You talked it up.
I said I'm about to go home on everything. Honest to God. I knew I wasn't supposed to be there either. Went over there. She was shaped like a fucking god, bro. Took her clothes off. I felt so icky. I ain't have no reason to feel that way either. I said, this just don't feel right. I kept looking around, bro, trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. I was like, man, I'm about to go. I'm out.
Yeah. When you get that feeling, it's time to escape.
It felt so bad, bro. It felt so bad.
She had that walk.
I wasn't about to test it out.
That's that shit that gets you stuck for life.
And then I ran into her probably 5 years ago. She had some kids. She had some kids. She was a baby mama by then and stuff now though. So
damn.
Yeah.
That nigga fucked up out here.
I think she had multiple baby daddies though.
Oh man.
Yeah, she had multiple baby daddies.
She done trapped more men.
Never got married. Had multiple different baby daddies.
Yeah, she trapped them.
Mm-mm. Any other thoughts before I read these super chats?
No, I mean, this was a really good movie week. Go see them all.
Yeah.
For different reasons. Just go see them.
Yeah.
Take it, David. If you don't have kids, you don't have children, go see it yourself. Listen to the message. Ladies and fellas, take your girl out. Go see the Housemaid, because that was really good.
Yes. I want to see the Housemaid get nominations for Film of the Year. I definitely want to see that. I don't think it is either, but it is definitely. It definitely should. But I think people just. You say what?
I put up a poll in the chat, said, if you've seen Avatar, what do you think about it? 46% said it was incredible. 43% said it was just okay. And 11% said they hated it.
What was there to hate about it? How did you hate? I don't know. Wow, that's crazy.
I put it up there as an option just to see what niggas was going to say, though. That's what they said. Like, see, somebody just said Avatar was trash, no plot. I don't know what y'all watching.
All the new people they introduced, like, what are y'all talking about?
I have no idea what y'all was watching, bro. So I've definitely seen a completely different movie than y'all.
Yeah, but Spider, the whole purpose of Spider is to get your emotions going, because you just like, why is he here? Like, that's the whole purpose of him. It's like they did Jar Jar Binks in Star Wars.
No, it's like, I mean, nothing can go that bad. Nothing could go bad or worse than Jar Jar, bro. Jar Jar could quite possibly at that time been the most hated character of all times, bro. Niggas hated Jar Jar Binks after that movie came out.
Boy, it can't be that. Yeah, ain't nobody that bad. Ain't nobody that bad.
Yes. When Jar Jar
came, yeah, that was a struggle to see him on screen. It's just like, what the fuck?
They had Jar Jar in that movie. I said, nah, nigga, this ain't gonna go over well. So,
Slim, you got the movies for next week?
Oh yes, that's what I got right here. And it is Marty. Well, the first one is hold on, I had them. Good grief, where'd they go?
Well, while you get that, let me read these super chats.
Okay.
AD, can you run polls to see what the chat think too? I did. AD gonna start flying out female avatars to a studio, says Mir. I will not. TS Car, I only want the original one. TS Car Wash and Detail Services, AD, the avatar wasn't better than Daphne from Scooby-Doo. I don't know where y'all got that one from. TS Car Wash and Detail Services, Slim, did you like The Amateur with Lawrence Fishburne?
I gotta look that up. I haven't seen that.
Panel, y'all liked Weapons?
Yeah, Weapons was good.
AD would have Erykah Badu down also. No, I'm not into Erykah Badu. She's not my thing. TS Car Watching Detail says, is y'all excited about the new Incredibles movie? I love the Incredibles.
I haven't seen
it. I didn't know it was a new one coming out.
I didn't know it was one coming out either. Anton is on that Captain Kirk Green Yams program.
Look
I don't
at
know
you,
what that
Slimmy.
means. Spacer says Slimmy Una Chaplin played as Rob Stark's wife. But I'm
Yep.
out of the movie. Whose shoes do I need to steal? That movie was fire. I had to give it a 9.5. I think that's a good. That's accurate.
Yeah.
TS Car Wash in Detail says Erica Badu is nice. What about Jay Electronica and the DOC? Them her baby's fathers also mess Common up. Common was eclectic before though. He was always on that shit. Dark Hero 82 says Khalees got the milkshake that will hypnotize him. That's Slimmy's girl right there. You don't say nothing about Khalees. If you drink it, if Khalees offer, don't drink the milkshake, Slimmy.
Oh no, we gonna lose it all. We gonna lose it all. We definitely drinking a milkshake.
My milkshake.
Believe that.
Look, I'm just glad she left my man left.
Slimmy is obsessed with Khalees.
I'm just glad my man is no
Those
longer.
peanut butter cans. Oh my god.
80. What about the lady from Thin Line Between Love and Hate? That vibe for Lynn Whitfield. Lynn Whitfield never did nothing for me either.
She was nice in that movie.
She was a pretty girl.
She didn't
just
age
never did
well.
nothing for me. Never did nothing for me. They called Jar Jar Binks a rat.
Yeah, that shit was weird. Jar Jar Binks, man, that's tough. That was a tough character to get over. I did not understand.
What movies you got? What you got?
Anaconda with Jack Black.
Oh yeah,
the new one.
For that one.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Marty Supreme and SpongeBob.
What is Marty Supremo?
Marty Supreme is in the it'll be in the theaters. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, sounds good.
SpongeBob is already out. Those other two come out on Christmas.
I'm about to go watch SpongeBob tomorrow, nigga.
Yeah, I might have to. So I can get that shit out the way. I ain't doing that 3 movie shit again. Okay.
Any final thoughts?
No. Just
Great films.
Sunday.
Great films. Ooh, wee.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hard week to top.
Creator movie. What Tyler the Creator movie?
Huh?
I don't have high hopes for this upcoming weekend.
Yeah, this Anaconda, I don't expect much. I just see Jack Black.
He don't hit for me, bro.
Yeah, he ain't.
Jack
Black hit for a minute.
Me, bro.
Right.
Last thing I liked from Jack Black, I think it was like The Wrestler or some shit like that. Oh, what was it? Not The Wrestler. It was he was some kind of fucking wrestler. I don't remember what that was.
Oh, I ain't hip.
What was Jack Black in where he was like he's like a Mexican or something, right? Nacho Libre. Yeah, Nacho Libre.
Oh, I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, Nacho Libre. Shout out to Cam Falls. Nacho Libre. That's it.
Nacho Libre. I
was cracking up at that movie. That movie.
I don't
was
remember
so
that. Damn, I don't think I saw that. I really wish it was something. I wish it was something else, but there really ain't nothing else out. So,
was anything streaming?
Did Quentin got on cowboy boots? I'm sorry.
Quentin?
Who?
Quentin got on bootcut cowboy boot jeans?
What's going on?
This is in
I was in the group chat. Yeah, I saw he got on cowboy boots. This man is Oklahoma for sure.
Any other final thoughts before we get out of here? Star Trek Cap Kirk was sleeping with the green aliens, man.
Yeah, he was.
Panel Anthony Joshua tapped that jaw, literally broke it. Now I give a lot of credit to Jake Paul.
Yeah, he stepped in there with a real monster.
He did his thing though. They got
Yeah.
paid. They got a lot of money together. And he, wasn't staged or none of that type of junk.
Yeah, they can't. That might open up for him to get a bigger bag if he do it again.
Yeah, he wasn't staged, none of that.
Because he got rocked. His jaw's like this. I don't know if that was a real picture or not, but it was like his shit was swole. Yeah.
When the whales talk, the water vibrated. Yeah, I was talking about that.
That shit was hard.
Shout out to y'all. All right, y'all. That's it. Till next weekend. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We out. Peace.